Hey, good morning everybody. My name is Charles Goode. I wanted to talk to you a couple minutes about some plants that I like. What I talk about today is called a Phalaenopsis orchid or a moth orchid. It's native to Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Philippines, Papua New Guinea, in the tropical forests of that region. They grow in the crooks of trees, kind of like the elbows of trees, up high in the forest canopy. They don't really have soil. They grow in pine bark or just the detritus from the forest that lands in those upper canopy elbows. And their roots will spread out and kind of pull in moisture, and also they have chlorophyll in their roots, unlike most plants that'll actually absorb the sun. And that's where they get their name, air roots. Phalaenopsis is what that means, I guess, in Latin. You'll see these a lot of times in Home Depot, Lowe's, Kroger's has those almost constantly year round. They have real bright, sometimes white, sometimes pink, blue, multiple colors of flowers. One of the common problems that people have with these plants is overwatering. When they come from the factory, a lot of times they'll be overwatered. They'll also be in a rooting medium that's way too dense. They need like an airy type medium to grow in, and I've actually got some here. This is commercial, but you'll see that the stuff that they use is chunks. It's pine bark and chunks of rocks, that sort of thing. So if you do get one of these plants, make sure you check the rooting medium. Also, another thing to check is the pot that they actually come in. This is a pot that I got a plant in, and you can see there's no hole at the bottom. If the plant would continue to live in that, it would have died. So we took it out, put it in a pot that had nice drain holes in the bottom. They'll flower several times a year, and sometimes they'll have 10 or 12 flowers on them. When the flowers do die, you can cut it back to the lowest node, and I'll show you that here in a second, on the stem, and they'll shoot out another flower spike from there. Another problem these plants often have is too much sun. They don't like a lot of sun. They like it pretty shady. They live in the high forest canopy where there's not a lot of sun, and if you give them too much sun, they'll die in about a day or two. So make sure you pay attention to that. Let's look at one. All right, here's one. This is our second bloom on this one, and you can see what happens when that bloom dies. You can actually you can cut it at one of these nodes, and it'll shoot up a new spike from there. So I hope you enjoyed looking at my flowers. Everybody have a good day.